Sup guys, back with a new banger, and in this video I'm gonna show you guys how to play like a Chinese LPL pro jungler. Obviously complete over exaggeration since we are gonna be going over one of my games I played on Italy. Still though, the reason why I was naming this video like this is because that's why most people will click the video and because it's kind of true. How you play like a Chinese jungler, because I think in Europe, in NA even more so, people just go for full clear, go for guaranteed plays, which is not necessarily wrong in some games. But again guys, like my previous video where I talked about the same thing kinda, it's bad because most of the time there is better shit you do on the map, and I have a perfect game. I completely smurfed, completely, obviously, you know, I played in Diamond Elo, but still, most of you are below Diamond or you're roughly Diamond. So this is going to show you guys how to completely stop. So this right here, credential stuff, as you've seen in my kind of older videos, this was the account I was playing on. I went 29-1, 97% win rate. The one game I lost, I was completely inting, so this should have been a 100 winning streak. I was playing, this is Platinum 2, I was playing against master players most of the time. I like stomped them with decision making and mechanics. This is the second screen account I'm playing on right now, just to show you it's not luck. And this is most likely the last account I will be playing on in low elo, since I'm kind of sick of playing in low elo at that point. But again, I know you guys like the low elo style because that's the elo you are in. Not to flame you, right? But I've seen like people do not enjoy high elo games as much. But again guys, I'm gonna drop some high elo games. After I'm done with this account. So, how do you play like a Chinese jungler? I'm gonna explain it as simple as possible. You go, like in every video I mentioned, for the guaranteed but high value plays. But what is the difference between Chinese junglers and anyone else? Maybe even Korean junglers. Mechanics and decision making. And this should be the stuff that sums up any jungler's gameplay, right? What it comes down to, but the Chinese really know mechanics allow you to go for very high value plays and still make them guaranteed. Whereas an NA full clearing jungler would say, oh nah, if it's mechanical dependent, I'm not going for a play, right? Again, it's a combination of those two factors. The champion pool, I have to mention this because it would be so wrong for me to sit here and say you can play like that, like I'm going to show you in the video, in the gameplay, in the breakdown. You can play like that on any champ. You can play on Nidalee, Lee Sin, then those are the best champs. Then Viego, Kindred, also decent, and then Graves. Any jungler like below here, Shyvana, Evelynn, Amumu, Nocturne, Rengar, even Rengar, right? These champs, Shyvana, Evelynn especially, or any champ that falls into this full clear category, even though I think it's still wrong to say, you're not gonna be able to replicate it in any way. So I have to say this is only applicable to this extent, like I'm gonna show you, to Nidalee, Lee Sin, even Viego, Kindred, maybe even Graves in some, you know, more dynamic games. I have to say this because this is what it is, right? Again, there are certain playstyles, but there really isn't one. There are only tendencies. And as you will see in the game, I'm gonna show you, on Nidalee and Lee Sin, your champion identity is really, you want to be aggressive if you can. And the thing is, why? Because that's what your champion is allowing you to do, right? That's just how the champ works. Loads of map scaling, loads of ganking potential, loads of damage, loads of dashing. I don't know, right? You know what I'm saying. I'm not saying you cannot play like this in Shyvana and Evelynn, but tendency-wise, there might only be one game, right? Because these champs do not have the same capabilities. Alright guys, so heading into the first game, I'm gonna show you a screenshot of the average elo in this game. Again, this is roughly Diamond elo. We completely stomped these people with this kind of playstyle I'm gonna show you. Again though, it's not a playstyle, it's just me knowing my champion, knowing how to pilot it and what is and isn't guaranteed. Let's see. First of all, I'm gonna go roughly over the jungle and the lane matchups. Nidalee against Pantheon. Again, Nidalee wins against any jungler, honestly, if you are mechanically good. This is why people in China just spam this champ no matter what the meta is, because this champ is always going to be good unless they completely gut Nidalee. Same goes for Lee Sin and Viego. Again, matchup-wise, you win any matchup on Nidalee, honestly. Obviously, there's going to be tougher matchups, but Pantheon Nidalee, really good matchup for me. Lane matchup-wise, we can't have topside, they both have TP, but still, even though they have both TP, it's not like those are two tanks, right? Those are two snowbally laners. Even if they don't have Ignite, this is a good lane to play for in the win condition. Again though, looking at bot lane, very volatile, really good win con as well, loads of poke, I might get a kill there as well. So you might figure, do I have top or bot side here? You want to start where your red buff is. Because if bot or top side are valid options, why would you start on blue buff, especially if you play Nidalee or Graves? The thing with blue buff starting here is only good if the last thing you want to do is path bot side, because maybe it's like Seraphine Yuumi, right? Then you might want to start blue buff, but in this game you can have the option to start red buff, so do it. Red buff gives you so much power. People do not recognize how OP red buff is. So unless you do not want to path to bot side, always start red buff, really. It's that simple, because that's really what it is, right? Level 3 with blue buff is very different to level 3 with red buff, especially on champs like Nidalee and Lee Sin. Maybe on Evelynn you might argue, since you do not have the early game agency like those champs, then it's still better to start red buff, because maybe you might get invaded on there, right, and you only have blue buff. But again guys, this is why in this game, both top and bot lane are totally good lanes to play for, loads of killing potential, loads of snowballing, so this is why I decided to start red buff here. So going over this game, I'm just gonna skip this ahead. Basic is clear. Do my 3 camps. Alright. If you see an option to go top side here, go for it. If you see an option to go mid lane here, go for it. Again though, ganking wise, you only wanna gank if there is a kill. That's really all what ganking is about, really. Unless you have nothing on the map, then you can gank for summoner spell. But if that's not the case, why would you want to gank a lane, use all your tempo, if you might just well do your camps, right? Again, full clearing is not bad, but it is bad if there is a kill, which is guaranteed. Ganking, when can you get a kill? 3 factors, the basic as checklist I always talk about, it's HP, because after all, that's what's really gonna determine if you can kill someone. Then the wave state, again guys, maybe this Irelia is 1 HP, but she has flash and is over here, I cannot kill her, right? Wave state and summoner spells. Again, summoner spell gonna allow them to escape, so this is also very important. That was not the case here, that's why I didn't go for a gank here. So, let's see. After this, still no gank, Wolves. Okay, fine. Now I saw the Pantheon on his third camp, with he had 11 CS. I knew it was his first camp because I pressed tab. Again, every camp gives 4 CS, so this would be 4, 8, this would, Raptors are now his third camp with 12 CS. Again, if you're not sure, just press tab. If he has 12 CS already and he's starting this, he most likely did this, right? Right here, I actually skipped my clear because I recognize there is shit to do on the map. So the reason why I was skipping my clear here was because I actually thought in this game he was starting here because he was so slow to this, right? So actually I wanted to invade his red buff, but he actually did red buff here. So very bad. I actually kind of figured it out by the time I went there, and then he actually showed for mid gank. Again guys, I was moving here because I wanted to invade him, but then I recognized, okay, I want to move there anyways because he actually showed on the ward going mid lane. And bro, I'm not doing my camps here if I can just counter gank a Pantheon mid lane here, right? It's not like my Syndra's already dead. So that's what I do here, immediately go mid lane, he shows up, fine. That's what I'm going for. And again guys, why is this a good gank or good counter gank? First of all, I am not getting behind here because it's not like I'm ganking this lane, which is not killable, right? This guy can just get away. And Pantheon is doing his camps here. If the Pantheon was doing his camps here, this would be very bad for me, because obviously this is not gankable, right? Melisandre is over here, obviously, right? But because I know that Pantheon is going for play, and I'm this much stronger, and I know I'm playing Nidalee, it's all about mechanics, really, then this is a really good thing, right? Because he's not doing his camps here. He's using his tempo for a play, and I am matching him because I know, bro, on Nidalee you can win any fucking fight, which should be 50-50 if you are just mechanically better. And this is really why Chinese players, if you look at their VODs, at their gameplay, it looks completely coin flip. And honestly, the Chinese server is very different to any other server, even the Korean one. They're perma-fighting. But they're playing Nidalee, they're playing Lee Sin, they're playing Viego. That's why they are fighting, because if you are mechanically capable of playing those champs to the extreme perfection, right, then any fight is winnable, honestly, right? So this is why this game is good. If you were playing any champ like Evelynn, Shyvana, this would be bad moving here. Because, like, what are you gonna do, right? Run into them and die? So I think you kind of get my point here, right? And I think it's so important to mention because people think it doesn't matter which champ you play in the jungle. Remember my most viewed video on the channel, Champion Identity. I called the video the most important jungle concept for a reason. Because this is gonna allow you to really get the idea of why people in Challenger are going for plays which might look like they are complete coin flip fights. Again, if you're looking at the Chinese gameplay or like this, what I'm doing right here, this is not coin flip. I'm not losing anything. It's not like I'm going for a bad gank and I cannot get a kill. But I know Pantheon is here and he's not doing his camps. So I'm moving here because I know this is hard winning. First of all, Pantheon Nidalee matchup, very easy one for me. Echo is slow. Again, I'm playing Nidalee. If you are playing Shyvana or Evelynn or Nocturne or Wrangler, like what are you gonna do here, right? But I'm playing Nidalee. Same goes for the Sin. These are the sort of champions where you can go for this. So really guys, there is no such playstyle. There's only guaranteed plays or good plays regarding mechanics, knowing the champ and decision making also. And based off all of that, champions like Nidalee, the Sim, this is what I'm doing here. And as you can see, I also wanted to show you guys this game because it's not like I'm getting ahead here. I'm just looking. This might look very coin flip, right? I'm missing spears. This is why I'm showing you guys this because as you can see here, I'm playing this mechanically kind of okay-ish, right? Right here, I'm happy with them engaging on me. I'm full HP. I know by the time I poke them, I can get out here, right? I'm full HP. It's not like if I died over here, because, you know, I'm going for this because I'm 10 HP, then it's bad. But I know my capabilities, so I'm baiting them in, getting them low. Now it's playtime. I'm Nidalee. What the fuck are you guys gonna do, right? I just need to hit one spear, but I actually missed my spear. This is why I wanted to show you guys this game. It's not like I'm getting ahead here. But now it's Nidalee time. The advantage I have here is tremendous. All of them low HP. I'm low HP, but I'm Nidalee. All it takes is one spear and I win the game here, literally. And as you can see, I actually, obviously I invade them here. There's one big thing though. Again, mechanics are fine. But if you do not have the awareness of the map here, you're fucked. Because Irelia is actually out in Fog of War. So you have to know your limits here. I could invade his wolves here. I know his camps up. But Irelia is not here. This is why this would now be a coin flip. Right? So this is why I'm playing so slow here. I'm just checking where the fuck is Irelia, right? I know by the time I'm doing this, the Pantheon cannot do his camp. So I have time to just check where's Irelia, right? Now I'm kind of full on HP, okay? Echo's still showing, right? Look at the pressure I have here. Echo is concerned, Pantheon's concerned, they're not doing shit on the map. Melisandre gets a free recall, right? So even though it looks like I'm not getting value, just the pressure I'm applying is allowing my teammates, like Melisandre here, to have a very easy game. The Echo now has to help this Pantheon, because a Pantheon and Echo know there is a fucking Nidalee with red buff in our jungle. We are all low. What the fuck are we gonna do? If we base, she's gonna take the top side. If we don't base, she might kill us, right? There is no such, like, this is a win-win. As long as you do not die to Irelia roam here, right? So, I actually ended up doing Scuttle because I might think while I'm waiting for Irelia to show anywhere on the map, I might as well do something, right? She hasn't shown yet. I use this vision plant. Look at this. I am perfectly, like, if Irelia comes, okay, fine. I escape, right? She has to move to topside. I'm applying so much pressure here on the map, and it doesn't matter what the enemies are doing if I'm just playing according to my limit here. Pantheon is fucked here. If he bases or not, he really is. And you can see I'm also playing really good around vision here. If I hit the spear, game over. If I don't, look at this. I don't hit my spear, I don't kill him, right? You could say mechanically this is not good. But I know my limits to a certain extent. I actually missed my spear again, right? I could have killed him, but still, the game is still over for them. Like, what are they gonna do? Echo fucking tilted, Pantheon tilted. I'm fine if I'm 20 CS here. I really am. Because it's not, like, I'm putting these two people so far behind here. So even though all of this is looking coin flip, and you could say maybe it's more consistent playstyle to just full clear, go for your one gank after full clear, maybe not, play for objective, that's all fine, and this works. But I'm just trying to show you guys like what you can do on those champs. And also why this is not bad at all and the thought process behind this. Maybe Algorithm might say this is completely dogshit coin flip. Again, for him it is. He doesn't play Nidalee. He's not playing champs like that, right? So obviously for him, he wouldn't go for this. But I know my champion right here. And this is really a game state where Nidalee, Lee Sin thrive if you know your limits and you do not int. This is very important. If you int here, the game might be over, right? Very high risk, high reward playstyle. But again, is it really high risk if I know how to play my champ? Really isn't. So, right here, as you can see, I didn't kill him. But I mean, I'm just getting his camps here, right? as you can see. Best case, you kill him and you get his camps, but even if you don't, you get his camps. They cannot do anything here, and I just won my fucking mid lane here. Like, Echo is completely fucked now. So, right here, this is very important. I took his camps. Now I really want to base and go to my camps to protect them. Nidalee is the king of quadrant control. What do I mean by that? Basically controlling camps and completely taking over the pace of the game. Pantheon's only counterplay to neutralize the situation would be basing and going here. But I can just cover this, right? So he's fucked. And I actually end up going for play here. Because I thought I had time. My Aatrox is also pinging me here. I think it's fine what I'm doing here. Because I'm looking for a kill. But I should know Irelia has flash. I can never kill her. She immediately flashes away, right? So now I'm literally pinging my Aatrox here. Like, why the fuck did you bait me, right? I'm just pinging him here, right? So I think this was bad. I should have just immediately based. Still though, I thought this is a very little time investment. As you can see, Pantheon died over here on a gank. If I just went here and based, maybe he gets like a camp, right? This is why I think this play was bad. Again, this is me kind of over-exaggerating the Chinese play. So I should have just based, right? But again, the thought process behind this, Pantheon's really fucked. And he was so annoyed, like he just went for a gank like this. And even if he got my blue buff, right? Who the fuck gives a shit, right? Of course it's not good, and I should have just based. Like, this guy is straight up fucked. I won mid in here. Now I'm going to bot side camps, very important. Why am I going to my bot side camps? Because of the enemy jungler. I know I did those camps. There are two options. Pantheon goes topside and doesn't get anything. And you might say, oh well, he can do this and this. Can he? I wish I had the replay here. But if you look at his vision, you know this is going to be black for him. Not like all of this is going to be black for him. Fog of War. So he cannot do this. He really can't. And even if he does, then I can just do this, right? That's the worst case. And I can tell you he will not go for it. Like, imagine it, right? You play Pantheon here. Do you really go in here? He has no idea where I'm at. So this is why I'm going over here. Because that's where my camps are, right? First things first. I have 2 camps here. I have 3 camps here. I'm not going here because I have 3 camps. I'm going here because even if I had 2 camps, I would still go bot side. Why? Because Pantheon's only good play here is to go bot side because that's where his camps are. And I know I'm Nidalee. I want to match this guy here, right? This is why going top side here is so bad. Because I know I'm Nidalee. I'm the strongest fucking champion in the game, literally, if you know how to play this champion mechanically. Also, I have to say though, it kind of depends on team comp. If you play with very shitty setup, let's say you mid bot lane, Marza mid, right? Nidalee really sucks also because of the AP aspect. In this game though, I know right here, I'm Nidalee. I want to match this guy, right? Okay, fine. He goes topside. Okay, then, I mean, I'm not killing him, but I'm just literally getting everything bot side, right? There's nothing for him to gain here. Nothing. So again, I want to match this guy. I don't want to go out of base here because he might go for play like this. Okay, counter him, I kill him, right? He might go for play like this. I counter him. He might go for this. I counter him. He might go for his camps. Okay, I'm going to invade him, right? That's really why I'm going bot side here. It looks very simple, right? This decision of me going top or bot side, but it's very important. Because that's what's telling me you know what your champion is capable of, right? So, right here, I'm not doing my camps. Why? Why would I do my camps here? Why the fuck would I do my camps here? Pantheon is behind. I do not have to full clear and just, let we both jerk off in the jungle. I want to play my champ to the max. If there's something bot side, I'm going bot side. If there's something mid lane, I'm going mid lane. And here I recognize, I might even invade him, right? Because I'm this strong on this champ. Here I recognize, I don't know what I'm doing right now. But I actually see, okay, Echo is low. He has no flash. I have a Lissandra. Yes, this is a kill. I have great setup. He's slow. This is why I'm going for this. Immediately. I'm also checking his camps here. He's not here. Fine. He cannot counter gank. All it takes is for her to W this guy and I'm going to kill him. That's all it takes. Again though, if this was bronze elo, I have to say again, this was like high diamond elo. This is why I can expect her to at least know what I'm doing here. And her moving here is telling me that. If she's basing here, okay, then I'm just going to invade him, right? Because you might think it's kind of coin flip, but this Echo is 1 HP, right? If it just comes, I'm going to kill him, right? Because she's moving here, I recognize I have great setup. All it takes is a W from her. And you can see, this looks so coin flip. It isn't. All it takes is 1 W, right? It looks like I'm wasting time. I'm really not. One W, I kill him. Yeah. Right? And you might say this is like 50-50. This is like neutral. He gets a kill, I got a kill. But I mean, he's losing an entire wave here, right? So this is a big win for us. Even if my mid laner dies here, I'm just gonna shove this wave in. So this is a very good thing for us. Here, Pantheon actually did his Raptors here. So this is why I am now going to my top set camps. Why? Because I recognize there is my bot lane is no danger here. There really are not. They are not. So if I go bot set here, he might actually take this, this, and this. He has a lot of value top set here. This is why I'm going top set. Because there is really no danger of him doing anything like this. This is why I want to match him the top set. And I also have camps here. If I don't have camps here, I might just go bot set. But I have camps here. Worst case, there's nothing. Okay, I get camps, he gets camps. We just match him, right? So that's why I end up going for this. Again, do I go for camps here? The only reason why I use the spear in this camp is because I'm just kind of figuring out do I go top or not. And I kind of get the movement speed because of my passive. But I don't give a shit. I'm going top set. Why? Well, if you look at this picture here, my Aatrox is 1 HP. Irelia is this low, and she has no flash because I ganked her early, right? I right now know Irelia wants to dive this guy. Just think about it. If you're Irelia here, do you not want to kill this guy? Yes. So what happens if I just go to Raptors? Like, he's gonna die. Do I want to let him die? Again, I'm not going there because I want to protect him. I'm going there because I literally know what this guy wants to do. Even if this guy's silver, I know what he wants to do. And if he doesn't dive, okay, fine, I just gank him and kill him, right? He has no flash, he's low, he has no fucking mana, I just kill him. So the decision of me skipping my camp here has a thought process behind it. It's not just going topside and just hoping for the best. It's going topside with a clear thought process behind it. I really has to shove this wave in, regardless. She wants to dive him if I'm not there. This is why I'm going here. And again, why do I go here? Because I can kill her. If I can't, I'm not going there. So that's why I go for this. Look at this. I heal him, fine. She completely panics, goes in, dies. Right? If she doesn't panic and she runs away, I'm just gonna kill her. She has no flash, no mana, right? I literally won mid, top, and jungle in this game in the first 6 minutes. And this is really all it takes. Again, guys, do you want to play like this? I mean, if you know it's guaranteed, for sure, right? You're not gonna be able to play like this consistently. Unless you have a very high understanding of fundamentals and decision making, right? All the stuff we talked about, matching him, recognizing when a gank is or isn't good. Fine. So mechanics are not the most important thing. Fundamentals, decision making is the most important stuff. Because then you recognize when a play is good. And then combining that with mechanical perfection, or perfection, no one is perfect, right? But a very good mechanical understanding of champs like Nidalee and Lee. This is how you completely div. And again, this is how Chinese people play. They are not coin flipping, maybe sometimes they are, but this is the thought process behind the stuff. So again, guys, there is no such thing as a playstyle. There is only guaranteed or good plays, depending on the likelihood of it being successful when it comes to decision making and mechanics. That's what you can do. Can you climb to fucking challenger full clearing in some games? I mean, I'm sure you can, especially on champs like, I don't know, Shyvana and shit. But this is how you play on champs like Nidalee, Lee Sin, even Viego, Graves. This is how you play. So, I kind of have to go over this. After this, I obviously want to go to my crops. Why? We just killed topside. I'm stronger than Pantheon. Like, no way I'm gonna give him this for free. But this is very important here. I know he's topside. As we have said, right? I went mid lane, killed the Echo. He took his Raptors. He has no camps up. He went topside. I know that even though I don't see him. Because that's the only thing he can do. He could never have ganked my bot lane. They were full HP. Kai'Sa was only here, right? So he has to be topside. So I check this. If he's here, I'm gonna kill him. If he's not, fine. I take one crop here and I realize there is, like, it makes no sense, right? Where's Pantheon? And I know maybe he's completely garbage and he's on Drake right now, which is really bad for him. Or he's just invading me because he saw me topside. So this is why I only do one crop here, because I was like, nah, this guy's doing some weird shit, right? He's invading me. So I do one crop, I immediately go to my Raptors. And I was actually kind of surprised, even though that was my thought process here. Because I was surprised, damn bro, I really tracked this jungler like a genius. I'm not boasting, guys, but like I was actually surprised I saw him here. Because I was like, damn, bro, I extract him, right? This is very important here, even though it looks so minor. Again, this is like just understanding every detail of the game. I know he has no idea I'm here. Like, I'm in Fog of War. So I know, okay, this is so low. If he had smite, he would have smited this already. So by me being in Fog of War, his reaction time will be way slower, opposed to him seeing me in this bush with a ward, right? So I know I'm gonna queue this away from him. This is why I kind of waited here a little bit. You can see I'm waiting. Now I'm queuing because now it's in kill range. I either hit him or I get the camp. If I hit him, I kill him. If I get the camp, he wasted a bunch of time and he got nothing, right? This is why I went for this. I get the camp, perfectly fine. He couldn't react to it. And now, obviously, like, look at the difference here. This guy's level 4. He is level 4 at 649. I can tell you, your first buff on the map spawns at 645, and this is usually the time where you hit level 6 as a jungler. I put this guy so far behind, he's literally level 4 here. And you might say, oh well, but you're level 5. Do I give a shit if this guy's level 4? Obviously I'm level 5 because I'm not doing my camps. I'm just concerned with jungle diffing this guy. And like, he is so squishy at that point. Like, look at this. We just one-shot him, right? You do not have to be level 6 here if you can just completely jungle this guy and win both of your lanes, right? So the notion of you having to have loads of CS is very wrong. It really is. If you play champs like Nidalee, right? If you just look at OPGG and you look at the 652 in-game timer like here, you might say, how is this guy challenger only having 37 CS in 7 minutes? This is why. Because I am playing the game to win. And again, guys, if full clearing would be the way to challenger, every fucking bronze player would be challenger. It's not full clearing. In some games where there is no play you can make, you have shitty team community, maybe a full clear, right? But again, I identify all the stuff we just talked about. I mean, it's pretty a long video right now. This is why I'm level 5 here. But do we give a shit? Like, I'm hard winning top, mid, jungle here. So the game is very scenario based. In a different game, maybe I'm level 5 and I went for completely dogshit plays. And this guy is now level 8 or level 6, right? So then obviously it's bad I'm level 5. But I'm level 5 because I'm getting so much more shit done that is more valuable than me getting camps, which is winning the game. As you can see, we just kill him. Like, why wouldn't we? I hit my spears. I completely jungle diffed him so far. He's level 4. We just one-shot him, right? So yeah. This was kind of unfortunate. If I hit the spear, this guy is dead. But I didn't recognize that. I threw my spear here a little bit too late. This is why I missed it. I actually would have killed the Echo here. He would already be dead now. This is why I die here. Obviously, mistakes gonna happen. No one is perfect. So, out of base here. Where the fuck do we go? This is very important, guys. Do you go top side or bot side? The reason why I was going bot side is because I have 3 camps here. Skull is also up. And I don't give a shit if Pantheon gets 2 crops. People really overvalue crops. I am more than willing to trade Drake for crops. But why? Because I already got the first crop. The first crop is all you need. And then you can... Well, unless there's nothing you do on the map, you might go for crops, right? But I recognize I got the XP of the first crop. Do I really give a shit about this? If I can just, if he goes here, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna play from win cone here. This is why I'm not matching him here. Because if I match him here, I will actually lose out on a lot of stuff. Because there's so much shit to do bot side. Here do I recognize, okay, middle is fighting, I'm kind of looking, I'm not going to my camps here. Look at the map state. Now I am. But I'm permanently scanning the map for info. Right now I'm doing my camp, again, nothing on the map, my mid lane is spacing, my support is spacing, cannot really invade the Pantheon, we don't know where he is as of right now, it's okay. Now I'm doing my camps. After this, what do? Do I do Gromp? Fuck no. Why would I do Gromp? Actually, fuck yes. The reason why I do Gromp is because I ward over the wall and I see Pantheon is not doing Scuttle Crab, fine. If I see him, I'm immediately moving there. Since he's not here, I have time to now reset my Gromp, it's still level 1. Right? So you want to do your camps when you can and you have the downtime. Right here I go to the crab, I have a ward on his raptors, I know once he shows on the raptors I might invade him. So I'm really thinking about catching this guy now, after doing his raptors, catching him over here and killing him. Again though, I scan the map for every info. And I actually see this Echoes over here, my Aatrox and Lissandra here. This is a 2v1. Echo is over here. By the time I finish this, I'm just gonna be able to completely one-shot this guy. And Lissandra has her R up soon. So again, I scan the map, I pan my camera to the Echo, and I recognize, fuck, he's claiming a pink ward. Let me move there, because I have a Lissandra with R here. Right? This is why I go for this. There is a thought process behind this play. Me going mid lane here. I mean, look at this, right? Obviously, this looks very simple if I just, post this full gameplay without commentary. But this is why I went mid lane here, guys. And again, nothing crazy, but this is why I went mid lane. I want you to understand what I'm doing and why. And it really is no coincidence that I get ahead and hard stomp this game. There is a thought process behind this. So, here, why do I base? If you look at bot lane here, I base for one reason here. Why would I go bot lane here? Do we kill them? No. Did we see the Pantheon here and we can counter gank this? Yes. But like, the thing here is though, they are full HP. I have bunch of gold. We saw Pantheon going here. Why don't I just base, go top side, play for top side, play for crafts, play for my camps? I have nothing over here bot side. And I think this would be complete conflict for me to just play a counter gank here. Because my bot lane full HP. I have Ezreal, he's just chilling CS in this wave, right? So why would I play for counter gank here if I can just play for top stuff? And let the Pantheon waste his time bot side, right? The only way the Pantheon is gonna get value here bot side is if I go for a gank and he can counter gank, right? It's not like I'm 20 and 0, right? So again, they're full HP, there's stuff top side, this is why I go top side here. And you can see here, I am doing everything I can to win if I play. If I'm serious, right? If you do not do everything in your power to win, I think, even though it sounds very harsh, and I might seem like the bad guy, but I'm just telling it like it is, because most of you know it subconsciously, or maybe even consciously. I am literally typing Pantheon has R, right? I'm level 7, he's gonna be level 6 by the time he clears this. Pantheon R, chill bot side. If you do not tell your bot lane this right here, and they die, obviously, they are bad. They should know it's bot side. But will they know it? Especially in low elos? I don't give a shit if they die here. I did my best to help them as much as possible. So, Pantheon are chill bot side. Maybe lane gank. I'm even telling them the possibility of Pantheon being in this bush here, right? And maybe you do not know what Pantheon can do bot side here. I'm telling them every option. Pantheon might have R, he might be in the lane bush ganking you, right? If they die, whatever, I did my best. And I'm going top side again because this is where shit is up. And again, a bot side play would have been very low percentage. All of them full HP, I would just waste my time there. Here, again, this looks easy. Obviously, hitting the spear is kind of juicy, right? And my Aatrox is not flaming me because I'm performing. If I was 0-10 in this game, I would take the kill, he might flame me. The reason why this play is good is because I'm at the right place at the right time, because all of the stuff I've identified once I cleared the Drake. You are going to be in those positions where you can get free kills like that. Well, obviously it's free if I'm at the right place at the right time. And I'm not fucking future. I'm not a time traveler. I didn't know this would happen topside. All I know is it was my best play. And then those opportunities are gonna present themselves sooner or later in your games. So I'm just reaping the rewards right now, right? It's very, kind of tough for you guys to, even for me to kind of understand being at the right place at the right time, because we cannot tell the future, but we can for sure tell what the best place is going to be on the map. 30 seconds ahead, based on the map state. And here, my bot lane dies. Do I give a shit? I did my best, right? So I don't give a shit. I just make the best place here. We end up going for a mid lane play here. Again, why? I mean, why wouldn't I? Why would I go from camps here? I'm ahead. I might as well use my lead, right? Get them behind. And you might say this is a bad game because I'm not killing this guy, and I agree to a certain extent with you. But Pantheon is making him play bot side. He is not doing his camps here. It's not like I'm getting behind in terms of gold in the XP. So I'm using my move like this, and even though I don't kill his Echo, like I'm hard winning mid lane here. I'm hard winning mid lane here for this guy. Not only because this guy's tilted, but because this guy cannot play the lane now. Like he's 1 HP. So right here, I recognize, okay, there's a wave, I cannot dive him. I was just looking, And here I wanted to go bot side, but now I recognize, okay, no. But now he cancels this recon. So now I'm going bot side, right? So I'm permanently scanning the map and using my move on the chessboard as efficiently as possible. This was kind of bad. I should have known he still has R. Probably. Again though, he has to use R. He's not doing anything on the map. Fine. Okay, I'm just gonna base here. I want to base because I need 20 gold for my mythic item. So I want to base here for sure and go out of base to my top side camps. This is why I'm basing her. Bot side is done. Now I'm going mid lane. Why? Because Kai'Sa is overextending. Might seem very opportunistic of me. Maybe a recall is better. And as we can see here, this is actually not a bad play. Using my time like this. I should have known my mid lane is basing. She wants to TP. I should just base. So I'm not playing perfect, guys. But I just want you to get I just want you to realize what you can do. Or like how I'm playing the game, right? Jungle is not full clear. And honestly, I think it's best if you combine the best of both worlds of full clearing and going for plays which are guaranteed to a certain extent and not coin flip. I think me moving mid lane here was a little bit too much. Again though, this is how I played this game, this is how I played in Italy, and I see loads of success with it. Fundamentally, all the coaches would tell you, oh no, this is so bad. Is it really bad if I fucking have 100% win rate till fucking Masters? I don't think it is. So, right here, you can see so much pressure on the map. Like, this game is so fucking chaos. I'm always at the right place at the right time. So now I might say, okay, me going mid lane here is good. I think it's still bad. Kai'Sa being this low is kind of, me just, reacting and just killing her here. Again, I should have based, got my mythic, played for top side here. This was maybe a little bit too much. I guess rewarded you. So this might be wrong feedback. But now I want to base, for sure. I'm not going mid lane now. Echo is gone, I want to play top side. I type in chat, wait, me top. I see my Aatrox is 1 HP. I am telling this guy, chill your bars, I'm coming top side, do not die. I'm gonna be there. By the time I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna heal you, I'm gonna counter gank, right? So, I do that. This guy, okay, he's not chilling, he's just going in. Good dodge by him, but now he's just going in, he's using R. I don't know why the fuck he's going in. Like, I'm gonna beat her. There's a wave, right? I'm gonna beat her. Might as well just wait. Fine. He dies. Do we go here? Like, obviously, right? I want to play for crafts. I want to play for my camps. And the best case, I want to kill them. Because they just made a move topside. We can kill them. So yeah, this is just commentary at this point. This is mechanical stuff. Obviously, I miss my spear because I'm not Chinese. So, right here, again. Yeah, this might seem like I'm just reaping the rewards. And I kind of want to mention something. On this play before, right? This is going to be a very chaotic video, I can already tell. This play right here. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, right here. This is very important. If you play Nidalee, Echo or Nidalee, you want to use your spells, like Nidalee specific here. You do not want to queue like this, because then she can dodge. If the enemies are on a wall, the only way to dodge is, going here. And your spear, let's say your spear has a hitbox of like this. I think this is accurate. Why would you want to throw your Q like this? I think it's better to just use my entire hitbox and throw my Q like this. Or maybe this is wrong, like this, right? Because then she cannot dodge into the wall, right? This is my hitbox. But then if she dodges to the left, I'm gonna hit her, right? This is how you use your Q. Kind of important, I just recognized that. I kind of forgot to mention that. And as you can see, this is how I use my spear here. I use it like this. I press Q over here. Right? This is my hitbox, roughly. She cannot dodge here. She cannot dodge here. It's gonna hit. Right? As you can see, she cannot dodge it. I know this looks kind of rigged, but this is the hitbox. So, after all of this is also kind of mechanical stuff, but I'm just, I'm providing you all the information I have gathered in my mind, right? I'm not gonna make a 10-minute video just mentioning the basic stuff. I'm gonna go over everything. Might as well just, give you the most information as possible. I know it's not good, to grow on YouTube. I might as well just do mainstream content to get as many views as possible. Again, though, very important here. I do not want to throw my spear here. She's gonna get slowed, and I know all it takes is Lissandra to R. And how is she gonna R Irelia? Well, she has to be in range, right? Swain using W here. I'm not throwing my Q because I want to wait for her to use R. I'm just moving her to slow for smite because that's what's gonna allow Aurelia, my Lissandra, to R her. So that's what I do here. Smite her. Now Lissandra is here. I think she still would have been able to R her since Aurelia went in with the E. Still though, this is the best thing I can do. Now the R, now we kill her. Again, this might seem very minor and very detailed, but I might as well just talk to like through everything, right? So, after all of this, you can see the complete insanity of this gameplay. Just perma. I'm not doing my camps here. I think it might be too long of a video if I go through the entirety of this game, but that's really what the game is all about here. That's what I do. This is how we end the game, 12-1. And I want to mention something. Herald usage. How do you use Herald here? It's actually very important because I see way too many people just wasting Herald like all the fucking time. Do I want to use Herald here? Just a quick disclaimer. If you are playing an AP champ, you one-shot towers. If I'm playing Echo or Rengar as well, AP damage is ridiculously strong on towers. So, do I want to use Herald here? No. Why? I don't want to use my Herald here because we are gonna get this tower. I rarely said we have 4 people, we can one-shot this tower. I'm not using Herald here because this tower is guaranteed. And I recognize, okay, we can get this tower in no time without Herald. I might as well use it bot side or top side. Okay? So this is why I'm keeping my Herald here. Again, if the Herald is about to expire, you will want to use it, right? Might as well use it. But I still have, I actually ping my Herald here to see how long I have it in my inventory. 190 seconds, okay. So now I'm thinking, I want to use Herald botlane, right? But I recognize, okay, using Herald here is such a waste. Like enemies were midlane, we can just one-shot this tower, right? So why would you want to use your Herald here? So now I have Herald for this tower. Again, we were stomping this game, maybe we also get this tower without Herald. I'm just saying, don't use your Herald for towers which are guaranteed. You can use it and poke this tower here, get it low. But a tower that is low is not going to give you gold. You want to kill a tower. So again, do I use Herald mid? No. Do I use Herald bot? If I have to and we're only 2 people, I might use the bot lane here. But we are 4 people, so I'm not using it here. So now I have Herald for the top side tower. And this is how you're completely able to push the pace of the game and close games out. Obviously, there's more to this. There's objectives and all of that. But this is really all about Herald usage and all you have to know. So, I wish I could go with this game, but I actually FF. Who the fuck would have expected it, right? Game 18 minutes, the game is doomed. The game is completely has exploded. We got 2 mid towers, 2 bot towers, top tower. I won top lane, mid lane, hardcore, jungle, complete gap. Pantheon at the end of the game was, I don't even know, right? I don't even want to look at the scoreboard at that point. He completely suffocated. So yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, is this something you want to apply to your games? Most likely not. I just wanted to show you what is possible. And honestly, you want to pick the best of both worlds. And watch my older videos or any video besides this one. Like I show you in every video, guys. A very consistent playstyle. But if I'm tryharding, I know this is how I stomp games. And this is really the thought process. And why Chinese channels especially, they play like this. There is a thought process behind this. Was there, 1 or 2 bad plays? Yes. It's going to be very rough having a perfect game playing like this. A perfect game. But I can tell you, even if you just play perfect to like 80%, you're going to hard stomp games. Even, especially in low elo. But even in Challenger. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Again, if you want coaching or you just want to join the Discord, join it. If you want coaching, join it as well. DM me there. That's about it. Thanks for watching and good luck on your climb. See you in the next one.